Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster downward into the black. Oh, there's nothing? Okay. Wow. Did you know that Kokichi's smarter than Suichi? I would say so. Yeah, he can figure things out faster. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it despair? Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mona damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then.
let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. I will totally enjoy it, Monokuma. Oh my god. The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy student council to try to prevent the killing game. And got killed in the process. How ironic. Funny, funny. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. She did hate men. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Yeah, they were. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Or was it two people? Who knows? Two different people? Who knows? I don't know. We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. We do. And I will fight for it. Let's fight for truth. I will fight with the truth and lies in this class trial. Yes, sir. Ooh, let's do it. Let's get to solving mysteries and stuff. Let's do it. Yep. For Tenko and Angie. An attempt to resurrect the dead. Angie is killed. Okay, it's just I don't care. Let's check out the skills. I'm sure I have a lot more. Oh no, I don't have any money. Holy crap. What's the speed of the reticle? I guess. Let's do that. Let's buy that. Let's buy this, I guess. Increases the speed of the reticle. Wait, what? So the speed of the reticle increases the speed of the reticle? I'm sorry, I'm confused on what that is. I don't think I can buy anything else. I really don't care either. Let's just begin, alright? And let's have a good, fun time with this class trial. I'm sure I will, because they've been pretty easy so far, so... Yes, are you going to end the stream once the...
Now then, let's begin with
I
the
already-
basic explanation of the class
I
trial.
already know it, Monokuma. Are you gonna end the stream once the class trial is over? I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling, how tired I am. You know, talking is very tiring.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
Okay.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
Okay.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone.
I will. I promise.
Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Let's get it underway,
Sorry,
Monokuma.
everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
You're never much of a help.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it?
Oh, she mad. Uh-oh.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Damn.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
Stop staring at Suichi's ass. I saw that. Whoa!
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What do you mean? What?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Talking about a ghost?
The transfer student.
Oh! Yeah, shut up, bro. Oh my god.
Maybe our
You're not
resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Oh my god, maybe. You know, that'd be crazy, too.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? I don't know, man. This game, this series, this whole universe has been crazy so far, so probably. I wouldn't put it past them. Yumiko was mad and sad. She is both. She's feeling all the emotions. Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. I guess so. Let us clear some things up.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
It's okay, Kaito.
So, ritual did work?
No.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Ah, she did say that, didn't she?
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
Oh my god!
Please, stop it!
This isn't about believing and reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were all those statements correct? I don't know, man.
This crime was
I don't even know this forehead injury. Oh, okay. It's the Angie thing. Okay.
committed by the recently deceased. They
It's
came
been a
back
day,
to
so,
life
you know,
and
I've completely
killed 2 of
forgotten
our
about it.
classmates.
No!
So, ritual did work?
No.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
Yeah.
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
I don't even know what to
Please,
put.
stop
I don't know which one I
it.
ought to choose. If I'm being completely honest. Obviously
This crime was
not.
committed by
Not
the
all of their
deceased.
statements were correct. The victim is the ultimate artist, Angie. I should have looked at these. I don't know why I didn't. Vacant room. Time of death at 11 a.m. The back of the neck. Okay. So I don't think that's gonna help
They
us.
came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Forehead injury.
No!
Effigies hung upside down, or
So,
Necronomicon.
ritual did work?
I don't.
Who was resurrected?
Whoops. Maybe the Necronomicon? On Gonta's thing? I'm not sure. Why? I keep forgetting these. Ah, I was right. Amazing. I really want to put on my fan right now.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded.
Me neither.
According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Did it say that? After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes? Ah, I don't remember that. I was probably like on autopilot reading it. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Oh. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
You know, one could say that, yeah.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
What's
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Oh, you're mad now? Stay mad then. I don't care.
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
But you'll lie about anything else? Okay. Well, let's get to know, I guess.
Daddy said so, so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Is it now?
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh, no. You're the next. You're the next on his hit list.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
Bro, can you contribute anything at all? Like, I don't think you contributed a single thing, except for your cospox.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Why is that?
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, Creepshow. I already know what happened.
Okay. Explain then. I would love to hear it. Absolutely love it. Art Lab's front door, Art Lab's back door,
The
Kikichi's
culprit
lock
used a
picking.
katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Okay.
Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie! Oh yeah! I'm a fucking genius!
Is Kyo really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? No. We should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a
It
katana.
was locked, so he couldn't have broken in. So we gotta go all the way over here. Yeah, all the way over here.
Just admit it, you worm. You
When
went
is-
to the
when is it?
classroom, broke in.
Did I get it wrong? He had a key or not, Angie still would have let him into her lab. No, he wouldn't. And from there, he could have... Oh, do you want me to use Sumigi's account? Wasn't it like only the student
culprit
council
used a
members could
katana to
go
kill
into
Angie.
the room? Hey, what's up,
And it
Mage?
was
Welcome back.
found in
Alright. Yup. Yup. It's
You
this
went
one.
to the classroom, broke in.
Did I get the V? I did. Oh my god, I'm crazy. I'm insane. So I was right. Right thing, right?
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
I'm outside of home. I'm in the car, as a matter of fact, but I'm glad I can still make it. Ah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Glad you can make it too.
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
True.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I mean, yeah, they're the most suspicious.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that then.
Oh, how clever.
Oh, Gonta.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
I totally do.
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
I totally think we should believe in them too.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3.
Oh.
Gonta, Samugi, and Kibo.
So we're actually gonna believe them? Okay.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will
talking
let
about
that
me.
remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Samugi? Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
I don't think Gonta would ever hurt anybody, so I don't think it's him.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
How does that put you in with Gonta? What are you talking about?
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Okay, we don't gotta go that far, but, you know.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Oh, is this gonna be like a panic debate or whatever it's called?
I'm not the
We're
culprit.
not the culprits.
It's early? God. Oh, God. This isn't good. God. This isn't good. I'm glad there's nothing else to think about now.
We must
Like, there's
consider
nothing,
other
other
possibilities.
tutorial or whatever. Our lab's back door. Can we just
Surely there must be suspects outside the
Not
student
betray
council.
student council.
that's utterly impossible.
For last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone could open
culprit!
that door.
Why?
Only student council members had
Late
access.
at night.
Okay, that's not
Well,
true.
I don't know who the
I
culprit
didn't know
is.
robots told such boring.
Okay, it's Kokichi's thing. Is that a robophobic remark? It is, extremely. You are. There were several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll listen carefully, sort the statements in my head, and find the answer. Yeah, let's do it.
Student council.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Why?
Only student council members had access.
Wrong one. Come on. Hit it. I missed. Did I miss? Oh. Oh my god. I hit the wrong thing. It's okay. It'll happen. Sometimes it's
Not
gotta,
betray student council.
you know.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone could open
culprit!
it.
That's
Council
anyone.
members.
There we go.
I heard it.
It happens, you know, you're gonna miss some of your shots, but you just gotta keep going at it, you know? Happens.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi?
Nobody even said that. What are you talking about?
Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
So did Maki and some other person. I don't remember who though. I think it was like Himeka or something. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, 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 clack. There, open sesame. It was very useful.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it.
You did the murder? Okay, well there we go. We got him, guys.
I killed Angie.
Oh, I was just joking. What are you talking about, Kokichi?
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I was just joking. Okay, well, the thing that makes things easy.
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
Wow. Well, I appreciate you being so honest with us.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Oh, fair enough.
And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
Maybe, I don't know.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Oh. Dang.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
If you watched the trial and watched to the end, it turns out it isn't a student member. No, it isn't.
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method?
I don't know.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
The back door, probably. Oh, why? I forgot it's some stupid
That's it!
controls.
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
They did.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
Good question. I'm not sure myself.
The culprit used a certain tool.
They did? I wonder what it was. The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding lock from outside was... Am I supposed to know? Oh, God. Here. Oh, perfect. Yes. Okay, nice. Nice. We're doing big things, guys. Big things. Nah, that's not good. That's not bad. Never mind. We're not doing anything. We're not. Son of a. Here. Nope. Yup. There we go. But I messed that up. That's fine. It happens. What did they use? What on earth could they have used? I'm not sure myself. But we'll figure it out together as a team, won't we? I mean, I think it's this. I think it's this. No, I was wrong? Okay. Oh, that's the sheath. Okay, I'm stupid. Can I pick this? Oh my god. This. Okay, here we go. There's the katana.
I see it!
I see it too! Oh my god! They're like the same! Oh my god! Squeegee!
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
I did say it right, effigy. Alright, nice.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
It was old, so yeah.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
What?
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
What?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it.
And it on the sliding log when the katana touched it.
So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right?
I don't know how, but yeah, I guess. If Suichi's saying it, yeah, I guess.
But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
That beats me.
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigy's hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
Kokichi, shut your lion ass up. Honestly, though, I agree. And you didn't, no.
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could that have been? I don't know. You think I know? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. This is too much for me. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Should I know? Oh, okay, Psyche Taxi. Nice. I like this. I like this. I like it a lot. This is fun. It's in a rocket boost. Amazing. I'm a god gamer. God bless me with the gamer skills. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I missed the... whatever, it doesn't matter. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? Turned the handle of the sliding lock? That is a good question. Very good question indeed. What did turn the handle of the sliding lock? Effigy's hand, Katana's hilt? I'm gonna guess the hilt? Okay, nice. Nice. I'm pretty good at this. The deducing skills are pretty nice. Alright. Oh god. Why do I have to move so much? I don't like this. Honestly, kind of wish I was in a convertible right now. Driving down this road going 200 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is in miles an hour, but you know, I'm in America, so we use the other system, whatever the system is called. I'm not sure what it is called. What was done to make the katana turn the lock? I don't know, propped it onto the lock or the door or whatever. I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. What are the... Sliding lock was tampered with. Katana was stabbed into effigy. This one? Nice. I don't know why that's the answer, but you know. Sword from Keel Lab or the sickle. Oh, I hit the wall. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, it hurt me. It's a long question. Oh my god. Alright, see you, Austin. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Ah, god, that's the wall. Keep hitting it. It's okay. What's up, car? Come on. You can go faster than that. I'm okay. Oh, okay, I got it. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? I don't know. I have no idea. Thinking time? Yeah. Yeah. What are the questions? Making it fall, swinging it back and forth, spinning it? Swinging it back, spinning it maybe? Oh! I'm so smart. So, well, turned the handle of the sliding lock. Katana's hilt, alright? What was done to make the katana turn the lock? Katana was stabbed into effigy. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock, spinning it? God, I'm so smart. I'm just too smart for this game, honestly. I should be the detective in real. I should be a detective in real life, honestly.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
Yeah.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave.
I mean,
This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock,
yeah.
and thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
I guess that makes sense. I just spit everywhere.
Yes,
It's okay.
that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us.
Sure.
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
That was my problem with it too. Yeah, I don't know.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
Possibly. I don't know.
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony.
Probably, yeah.
That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility.
He definitely is suspicious that he can, you know, pick locks. That is pretty sussy.
But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Bro, she's about to slap the fuck out of you. She was gonna go 1-2 Conor McGregor.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
How is that
If
gonna
I
work?
claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Oh my god!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, have fun, man.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
What's going on?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it.
If I were to do the taxi drive, I would crash it already. If I were the one who was driving the taxi, I would have crashed it. Yeah.
Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Jeez, cum dumpster, huh? That's a good one. I'll probably use that one.
Cum dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Was that you? Did you always want to be called a cum dumpster or something?
What should we talk about now?
Welcome back, Austin.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
Must be.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
You record some bitches, bro. Well, actually, no, that's stalking. My fault. That's not something you want to do.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? I'd never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Uh-huh.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
Alright. Yep, explain yourselves.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
You figure that out.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Why did she? Good question.
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
You think so?
Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Jeez. That's you're just blasting my eardrums. Thank you, I appreciate that. She's gonna lash out. She really is, dude. She is like on the brink of just knocking out Kokichi right now.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Jesus.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her.
That is. I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Himiko.
It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Yeah. Kaito.
Kaito.
Woo!
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
You're gonna kill him? Okay.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival.
Whatever.
That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Me neither.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
Let's figure that out.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
We haven't. We've only been talking for like 40 minutes.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So, what do we talk about first?
Was it intentional? Kind of weird.
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Kokichi, you're gonna get killed by Maki sooner or later. Bro, I'm gonna kill him, you know?
Tencrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tencrotch!
The people who attended the seance. People, oh my god. Kyo, Suichi, Himiko, and Kokichi. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah.
That's it!
I think? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Nice.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
Okay.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Oh, she's a suspect, yes, I guess.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really
Who is it?
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
I guess not, no?
I was not the one who selected the
guess.
room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
I guess she did. She did say that, yes. However, there were 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Dang, she's
Also,
suspicious.
We should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Point of entry from outside. He must be referring to... there was a point of this... the hole over here? Is it there? I don't know what you're talking about. You were able to go... okay.
Damn it!
Everyone thinks you're a fraud. You are a fraud. How did the culprit get in from outside? I don't know. Is it this thing? You're trying to let me look at this? Tenko were loose. The culprit might have gone under the floor to enter. Tenko was atop them the entire seance. It's unlikely the floorboards were used. Could have entered and exited without using that area.
Oh no!
Yeah, so was I right or was I wrong? I'm so confused. Did I just click in the wrong area? The only thing I can think of is this area. Isn't that where Himiko was standing, though? That is pretty suspicious.
There!
Okay, so I just clicked in the wrong area. Whatever. I'm malding
You're
right now.
talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
There is?
Another suspect? Who?
There is?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Who is it? I'm so confused. What? Caged child, loose floorboard, Kibo's
The
flasher
culprit
function.
sneaked in during the
in the corner.
seance by crawling under the floor.
Yeah.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Okay.
Light? You mean
Oh, is that my
candle?
Kibo?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Oops.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
Jesus. It's true that with a little light, you can move around under the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance
I guess the hole in the
by
corner?
crawling under the floor.
But I don't know who would be on.
Seance.
Like I don't know what
How could they even
contradiction
see if
I
they
would
were under the floor?
use.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
Would it be?
I said hold on.
He used his robot functions.
Would it be Mew's thing? Maybe? I don't know what it'd be on, because I think I have it. I think it's right. I have the right, like, truth bullet, but I don't. It could be Mew's?
Use that function to
Get under the floor.
No, I guess I was wrong. Okay, that's okay. Sure, it's cramped on the floor. Okay. Keep out a flashlight. I just feel like we would have been
The
able to
culprit
see
sneaked in during the
the-
seance by crawling under the floor.
Kibo's flashlight.
But it was pitch black
Loose
during the
floorboard.
seance.
The
How could they
cage.
even see
What is
if
this truth bullet? I'm so. Oh, okay. It's just the. It's just this thing. Okay. I'm not gonna read that.
they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the
Loose floorboard, but loose floorboard right below Tenko. It was not loose before the seance. There was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard.
floor.
Maybe this?
You see, our villain had a light.
light? You mean
Hole in the
candle?
corner.
I mean,
Maybe.
Now hold on a second.
Maybe.
Keep
Hey, what's up, gum edits? Welcome back. I don't know.
the culprit sneaked in during
Uh,
the seance.
Maybe it was the wrong contradiction. Maybe I had the right idea.
Dark
I'm not
our
sure though.
had a light.
No, okay. Maybe it was the loose floorboard. I don't know. I'm confused.
The culprit sneaked in during the
I'm a
seance
little confused.
by crawling under the floor.
The caged
But it was pitch
child.
black during the seance.
Hole in the
How
corner.
could they even see if they were under the floor?
Maybe the loose floorboard. I don't know.
See, our villain. I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
I don't know.
could have to get under the floor
Get under the
and
floor.
sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second!
Commit the murders.
I'm honestly at a loss right now. I don't know what they could be. It's true that with a little light, you could move move around under the floor, but is that possible?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Maybe the loose floorboard?
By
Is it
crawling
possible?
under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the
Hole
seance.
in the corner.
How could they even
Maybe it is loose floorboard.
It wasn't. You see, our villain had a light.
I
Light?
think that is
candle?
true.
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function.
To get under the floor.
Nah. Thanks for the help, though, Austin.
I was wrong.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
I'm just gonna think. I think it's the loose floorboard. I could be wrong. Which I probably am, but
Our villain had a light.
okay.
Candle?
Like a candle.
I mean,
Function to get under the floor.
No.
damn it. The culprit.
I have 13 seconds to figure this thing out. What is this truth bullet? Okay. Okay, it's just like the whole thing. All four. Okay. Okay. So that's just. I just think the caged child thing is useless.
How
The
could
book.
they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Okay, I just ran out of time.
You see, our
Yeah.
villain had a light.
I ran out of time. Unlucky. Retry.
We can't.
Yeah, whatever. Game. Alright, so I think things are starting to get harder now. I don't...
The culprit sneaked in during the seance
Okay.
by crawling under the floor.
Caged
But
child?
it was pitch black during.
On Kyo's thing?
You see,
Our villain.
had a light.
No, it's not that.
The culprit sneaked in during the
Um,
seance by
Kyo's
crawling
flashlight
under the floor.
Function that Miyu had added to Kibo. He can emit a blinding light from his eyes. Yeah, so a blinding light.
But it was pitch black. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Some dark under the
You
floor.
see, our villain had a light.
Light?
Yeah.
You mean
I mean,
Function to get under the floor.
Use that function to get
And
under the
sneak into the
floor.
empty room during the seance.
I said hold on.
Used his robot function at the murders.
I
the
don't know.
culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling.
During the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
light? You mean
Candle?
No? Okay. I was just thinking maybe like... Don't know? No, I don't know.
Oh no!
What I do know is I'm gonna turn on my fan. I'm really hot. So guys, Alright, turn that off.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
What do you guys think it is? I'm gonna ask you guys because I'm not sure.
How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
We got
You
to go
see,
now, but
our villain had a light.
light? You mean candle?
I mean, function.
Huh?
Could have used that function to get under the floor during the seance.
I said
Um,
hold on.
okay.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
Kibo. Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second.
He used his rope.
I sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
Whoa.
But it was pitch black during the seance.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Because it wasn't
I mean, I don't know like what it I'm looking
You
for.
see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean
Candle. Use that function to get under the floor.
Functions.
I don't know. It's true that with a little light, you could move around under the floor. But is that possible? I think so. Okay, so how I see it, right? His flashlight function is really, really bright. So he would have been able to see a little bit of light if he did commit if he was the culprit, you know? Function is too bright to go under the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? So which one is it?
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
By crawling under the floor. Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see.
Our villain.
Is it this? No. Okay, but.
Damn it! The culprit sneaked in during the seance. By crawling under the floor. Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
I am so confused.
Kibo's flashlight function. Huh? Now hold on a second. Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor
and sneak into the empty room.
I said hold on a second. He used his robot function to get murders. Hold on a second. The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
By
crawling under the floor. Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Okay, time is up again. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm at a loss right now for what this is.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
By crawling
hole in the corner. There's a hole in the corner.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see,
our villain had a light.
Floorboards?
light? You mean candle?
Okay, on Kyo's statement? Alright.
Sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on a second. He used his robot function to get murders. Hold on a second.
Alright. I think I already tried that, but I guess I can try it again. I was really hoping this game would this was gonna be easy.
You see, villain had a
No,
light.
it's not that.
Oh no!
The culprit sneaked in during
The
the
seance.
I think it's this. I think it's Kibo's flashlight function, but I don't know where it could be because I could.
Because it wasn't dark. You see, our villain.
This. I think I'm just gonna try every
The culprit
possibility.
sneaked in during the seance. By crawling.
Hole in the corner, I guess, is next.
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
You
See, our villain.
It's so.
That's wrong!
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Appreciate that, Austin, but I don't know. I would like to
I
know
don't think
why
the
this is.
culprit could have used a light while under the floor.
So I was thinking right. I just had the wrong.
There was a hole in the
Okay.
corner of the room.
Shut up, Suichi. My God. So I was thinking correctly, you know. I was, I was thinking the right train of thought, right? You know, I was on the right train of thought. I just couldn't put the truth bullet to the contradiction. But I appreciate it, Austin. There was a hole in the corner of the room.
If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
Exactly. I'm malding. I'm gonna like cry right now.
When we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
You were in that corner too, so I think you would have noticed.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Geez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Dang.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
I don't know about that.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
But why was it hit from under the neck? From the back of the neck, I mean. I don't know. Kind of wacky. I don't know. I'm so confused.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
What?
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Maybe?
Boy,
Maybe
that
not.
sounds really familiar too.
It does.
But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. Do you guys know where that's from? The glowing paint? If you can tell me, I'll give you a hug.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
Oh, Austin and Patrax, you get a hug from me. Hug.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
She was.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
Likely.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think!
I'm thinking.
If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
God. Okay, calm down, dude. Jeez. Barker Stone, Iron Cage, White Sheet, Dog Statue.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Jesus.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
There's no doubt!
White sheep dog statue. Tenko not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed,
Wait.
it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
The moment the cage was lifted.
Like that.
When cage lifted, culprit
Cage was-
stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Oh my!
Wait, what?
Cage.
So who lifted the cage? It was Himiko.
Himiko is the culprit.
No.
There's no doubt!
The marker stone. The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance. Tenko had been crouched over in the iron cage with her forehead on the stone. Wait, okay, maybe it's this. Iron cage.
When Tenko got killed,
Because... Yeah, I think it
it wasn't
might be
during
this.
the seance.
I guess. I don't...
Cage the whole
She was under the cage the whole time. Not the whole time, but during the seance.
Was
I mean, yeah, I
lifted.
guess. Did I... Yeah,
Damn it!
this is starting to get hard!
When Tenko
I don't
got
like it!
killed, it wasn't
Oh, the
during
white sheet. Oh,
It-
okay. Maybe.
She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted. What about moment cage was lifted?
There we go. Figured it out. It's the white sheet because it has blood on it. Yes.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
Yes.
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Oh my god.
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Bro, just accept it. My
No,
god.
It's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Okay. Let's rebuttal showdown this thing. Marker stone, loose floorboard, iron cage, sickle under the
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage. And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
Okay.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko,
Okay.
sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps.
Gaps.
In which
Oh,
case,
damn it.
the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo!
There has to be a hole in Mew's logic somewhere. All I have to do is show the evidence that will counter Mew's
The
claim.
blade's all you need. If you stick the
Okay.
blade through a gap in the cage,
Okay.
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko.
Long enough to reach Tenko.
Sitting in there with her neck all
Sitting
exposed.
in there with her neck all exposed.
She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who
Is it
lifted the
the-
sheet is the culprit. And that's
Is it
none
the
other than
the marker
Kyo.
stone? Is it the marker stone? I think. Maybe?
The blade's all you need.
Okay.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage,
Okay.
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh, I was right. Okay,
Oh,
nice.
cut through your words.
I'm amazing.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
She was laying.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Oh my god. Jesus, Kokichi.
Yeah, no worries.
Gota, what do you mean?
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Yes.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
Yeah.
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Talking about dead people now? Okay. Again.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Monokuma, do you know who killed Tenko?
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Because she betrayed the student council. I don't know.
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Monokuma's cameras have night vision on them? Okay, that's good to know.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Bro, I'm sorry?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Huh? You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Yeah.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to? Wait, I'm sorry, what's the... Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Am I supposed to know this? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Tenko from inside... Tenko? Herself. Am I right? Oh, I was right. Nice. Feels good.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Why would you want to take her? Why would you do that? What?
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Maybe.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
Well, why would the sickle be all the way over, like... How would the sickle be, like, at the corner of the room, though?
She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right?
Yeah.
If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
I agree. Why would she?
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier.
What do you mean, theory? What theory?
You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Tenko?
Yeah?
Oh, maybe.
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey, Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
And then she felt bad, and then she, I don't know, killed herself? I don't know, maybe.
Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore. So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right?
I guess Maki did say you could hide it on your person, the sickle, I mean. Maybe.
It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
Maybe.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
She told you? She didn't... Huh? Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
It could very well be.
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
Were they her last words were like, I'll keep my mouth shut.
The
Something like
true
that.
terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that.
It's more reasonable that Tenko killed herself or there's Blade in the cage. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but...
But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
Dang.
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself.
What?
If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
Oh, okay, I guess.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Okay.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe.
Do you believe in Tenko, Himiko? Yes or no? Do you?
My heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her.
Alright, then I guess believe in her.
She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason?
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Okay.
Is there a reason?
I don't know.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
Are
If
we
it
gonna
turns
lie?
out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
Are we gonna lie? I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Alright, I don't know what I need to do. Monokuma File 3, Cage Child, Tenko's last moments,
So
hold
far,
in the
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
corner. What is this? I don't remember this. Tenko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep. Probably not enough to kill her immediately. Oh, okay.
Her plan was to take us down with her,
I don't think that.
so she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching on to the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide
So do I have
seems
to
be the best
lie?
explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her, so she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Which one is it? I don't know. I'm so confused.
during the seance.
The sickle
Brought the sickle with her.
and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide. What's up, Osik? Hope you're having a good day. But only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think that. So, do I have to lie? I'm not sure. Usually they're.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her,
Down with her.
so she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. But if Tenko did, it would explain how.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and
Finally, with the last of her
Strength.
With the last of her
She threw the
strength.
sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
A thud in the cage child singing. I do remember the thud. I was thinking something had to do with that. So. Do you know what I have to do, Austin?
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her,
Tenko's last room.
so she hid her true intentions.
Hole in the corner. Monokuma File 3. Something has to probably do with. 11 a.m. Stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected.
kind of person.
What else could I be
But if
What?
Tenko did commit suicide,
What's your dog?
it would
village?
explain how she died during the seance.
Oh right, that hurts me, doesn't it?
could
Yeah.
have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength,
The last of her
she
strength.
threw the sickle
Threw the sickle underneath the floor.
So far,
I
suicide
don't
seems to
know.
be the
I
best
really don't know what this could be.
Her plan was to take us down with her, so she hid her true.
Peach. Her last moments. Maybe it's this. On Kyo's thing. Maybe I have to like. I'm
Finally,
gonna
with the last of
guess.
her strength,
I have to lie. Okay, I was right. Oh my god.
The truth.
This is.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
instantly.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Nice.
Tenko died instantly.
She did.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
You did say that, didn't you?
I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Appreciate that, I guess, Kokichi. Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
She didn't even say that we were wrong. What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle.
She couldn't have.
Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Yes, Himiko.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Yes.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Yeah, there were like a thud.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Cage Child, second
Did anything
sound
seem
during
out of the
seance.
ordinary during the
Matthew Keiko
seance?
Kurikyu,
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance
yeah,
failed.
blade in the cage? Maybe.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall, I think.
Is it this? I'm just gonna guess. Okay, good. I'm not trying to
I
listen
agree.
to all that.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Yeah, maybe. At last, at long last. How will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just three? At last, at long
It sounded
last.
like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Right.
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. That is important. That is. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Something else happened in the dark? What happened? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me. the other thing that happened in the dark? Dog statue, white sheet. Hole in the corner. Sound during seance. Iron cage. Whoops, I didn't. Whoops. Whoops, I meant to hit X. My bad, I just ruined that.
Oh no!
God, what caused the sound that was heard during the seance? What caused it? A loose floorboard, maybe? Or maybe this? I don't know if I don't know what I hit last time, accidentally, so... cross piece, maybe. Whoops. Is this it? Nope. Damn. I'll figure that what caused it. We'll figure out what caused it. Is it Tenko? Did Tenko cause it? Whoops. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. My god. Oh, is it? Wait, is it? Oh, I hit that. Maybe okay. Did I mean to hit this? No? Okay. Could have said, I could have used that as an excuse if that was really the answer. Maybe the marker stone. I'm not really sure. Sickle under the floor. This? No, it's not that.
Wrong.
The salt? Maybe. This? No.
Oh no!
Floorboards. I already did the floorboards. What caused it? The dog statue, maybe? No. I'm great at this. I'm so good. I already did the floorboards, though. What caused the sound that was heard during the seance? The iron cage? I don't know what I chose and what I haven't chose. I forget.
This is it!
I swear to God I hit that.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
This game. I swear to God I hit that. Oh my God, I'm like actually gonna grab Suichi, dude.
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Yeah.
Would the floorboard have made such a loud sound, though?
Maybe. Oh.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
Maybe. Oh. That is true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But was it? What could it possibly be? Okay, what could it possibly be? Is that what you meant to say?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Oh, whoops. I kind of wish I knew what you said, man, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Sound during seance. When you circle crossbows under the floor, drag the under the floor.
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Yes.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
No, because it was...
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
You couldn't.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Whoa, hey!
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and balls are the best of friends?
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? If I think about everyone's testimony and combine it with the facts...
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Cross piece, I guess.
Someone who participated.
Tore off the floorboard. I don't think it's that. Wooden statue. It's not that.
I'd underfoot. Then stood up with such...
No.
Must have stomped through the floor.
Maybe it's this? Ah, nice.
I agree.
All right, we're getting back. We're going back into this, getting that momentum back. It's all, we're chilling now.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
Am I supposed to know? Try to kill Tenko.
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I'll need to think carefully about the cross piece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the cross piece had been cut on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think, come on, think. God. Okay. Maybe start with an S. Okay, perfect. E? Okay. W. No, okay. Maybe an A? Try an A? No. F. Let's try an F. No. Sorry, what? What is it? God. E again? C... C... W? Nope. C? S? C's? C's... A? Seesaw? Seesaw? F? Oh my god. It's seesaw. Oh my god. Oh my god. When is the fucking intermission?
Can't let it
Jesus.
end here.
Yeah, just Suichi, I'm gonna okay. Where's the S? S E, I think this was an E, wasn't it? Yeah. E S A. I need A. A, where's A? A. Where is my cursor? There it is. Seesaw. W maybe? No, didn't we like try that? Seesaw. S again? No. F? No. I don't know what it could be. Oh, C maybe. No? Okay. Seesaw boards. Maybe it's a B? No. What is this, an E? Oh, okay. Nice. E T E F F F E F E F E? No. God. E F F F T? Yeah, did I do T? I don't know. C? E F F again? Whoops, that's a C. F? Oh, seesaw effect. E F. Is this a C? T. Okay, nice. Thank you, I appreciate it, Patrick. We got it! First try, baby!
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
But how?
Yeah? A seesaw?
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Okay.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Where was the sickle when Tenko was killed? Next to the cage, between the victim and the floorboard, the top of the cage, underneath the floorboard, next to the cage. Victim and the floorboard? Wait, what? Victim? Maybe? I don't... I have to pick something or else I'm gonna run out of time.
Damn it!
It ain't that. Underneath the floorboard? No. Bro, I don't know, dude. Next to the cage. The top of the cage?
That's it!
Okay. I don't know. Given like 10 seconds to figure that out.
Was at the top of the iron cage.
I don't know, I'm
with
so...
the blade facing down.
On top of the iron cage.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
I'm too
Once
dumb for
everything
this.
was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
Then how did you
The
take...
6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
I'm so confused.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
Yeah.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? they can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Okay.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
What do you think it's Himiko? What? I'm so confused.
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Huh? Why her?
That's what I'd like to know. I'm
Because
so confused.
she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She did. Choose it.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
But is she the one who killed Angie?
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
I don't think it's Himiko.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Is it true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea? But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? Beats me. Finally an intermission. God damn. It's a long-ass class trial. It's gonna get longer, you know, if you're dumb like me, but this is gonna be where I end the stream. I'm tired. I'm sweaty as well. So I like to, I don't know, get in the shower, put on my fan in my room. But thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in another hour or so. Yeah, and I want to be done. Be safe, Patchaks, and everyone else in the stream. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.